somewhere in the bowels of the city that never sleeps,
Kevin McCullough, radio host with Salem Media,
is a man also not sleeping.
Syndicated radio talk show host Kevin McCullough.
And that guy would like a word with you.
Many of you know him as Nostradamus.
Of course that Kevin show is going to be great. The only thing that could be greater, of course, would be that Donald show. But we don't have that, so we have that Kevin show.
Featuring the music of Dick Tunney and the Dream in Color Orchestra. And tonight on That Kevin Show, a thinker, podcast, and TV host who has a sense of humor. No, she promises she does. Julie Hartman. She understands the importance of being earnest, or at least being his granddaughter, Mariel Hemingway. And a heartfelt Americana spotlight tonight with Alex Maybe. Now, live from Times Square, where the very first FBI whistleblowers spotted that Hunter Biden laptop, here's That Kevin!
I don't think, Announcer Dave, I don't think it was the FBI that first spotted the laptop in Times Square. In fact, it's my understanding that the FBI was given the laptop and that the closest person to Times Square that saw it was Rudy Giuliani, who then looked at everything on the laptop long before it hit public consumption, and we still haven't had answers for a bunch of that. Welcome to Saturday. Kevin McCullough, glad to have you with us. It has been the week of Hunter Biden. I don't know if anybody noticed this. By the way, breaking news, we're on top of what's going on in Russia. We see and understand and know, and more updates on that as the news requires. But I gotta say, this was the week of Hunter Biden. When you look at the starting out the week, and he gets charged, and everybody's thinking, there's going to be some sort of justice here for Hunter Biden, and then there's no real justice. Surely the crimes on the laptop, sex with his underage cousin, porn films, doing illicit drugs, all kinds of documentation for transactions that defy morality and credulity. We thought we were going to get all that. None of it was in there. And oddly enough, the theory, boys and girls, is floating around out there that the DOJ released that agreement at the beginning of the week because they knew that the congressional committee was going to come down with a bunch of stuff, which they did. And they've got more whistleblowers coming forward now than they had before. And not all of them are helpful to Hunter. None of them are helpful to Hunter Biden's cause. So the where the week started with Hunter is, a couple of tax charges, gun felony, but we're going to let you go into a diversion program for that. I don't know what that is. Rappers didn't like this. Some rappers had not paid the same amount of taxes, and they got 3 to 5 years in prison. Hunter gets nothing. So this is already ticking off some of the core voters that Joe Biden's going to need. But here's the thing. By the end of the week, another IRS whistleblower had come forward. And in this whistleblower's testimony, he brought the receipts. Take a look. Actual captured, verified screenshot of a WhatsApp conversation that Hunter Biden had with a Chinese business executive. And either Hunter's lying in this interchange or Joe Biden's now lying about it, but one of them are lying. He said, "I'm sitting here with my father, and we'd like to understand why the commitment has not been fulfilled." What commitment could that be? Oh, the bribery you're talking about. Yes, the bribe. The bribe has not hit his Venmo account yet. Why it has not been fulfilled. Tell the director that I would like to resolve this now before it gets out of hand. Oh, dude, Hunter as the mob boss. And Z, I'm assuming that's this guy's name, Zhang. If I get a call or text from anyone involved in this other than you, Zhang, or the chairman, I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person he knows and my ability to forever hold a grudge, that you will regret not following my direction. I'm sitting here waiting for the call with my father. Now, who is Hunter Biden's dad? Well, it's obviously Joe Biden. So there's no ambiguity about what he's threatening here. That if he doesn't get his way, that in a very short period of time, he's going to go scorched earth on whoever this business executive is from China. And I was reading through this yesterday, and I did not land on that word, but the chairman, is that Chairman Xi that he's talking about? This executive is the head of the company, but every company's run by the Chinese Communist Party. Is it the chairman? Is it Xi himself? We don't know. But you know who does know is Hunter Biden, and that's why Hunter Biden needs to be brought before Congress and be forced to answer for this WhatsApp exchange, if nothing else. Now, the fun little detectives that are all over the interwebs these days, after the WhatsApp screenshot was made public, then said, let's go look at the bank records from the account that Hunter Biden was operating at the time. And, oh, looky there. Right there, just a couple of days after this WhatsApp account was involved in this screenshot, just within days, there's suddenly a $100,000 deposit that goes in. My guess is that's the test. And then within just a little bit later, $5 million gets put into that account from an overseas transaction. A foreign transaction came into that account right after he was strong-arming mob boss Hunter, right after he was strong-arming the Chinese executive. Now, because this all happened after the indictment, and of course, some of the press were interested in understanding what it was that had happened, people started getting questions about it, and they didn't like it. Karine Jean-Pierre didn't like it. The Secretary of Defense didn't like it. The DOJ Attorney General did not like it. They were all asked about it. They were all expected to come up with some sort of answer to it, and none of them did. I don't want to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to respond to that question. Very interesting days for the Hunter Biden these days. All right, we got a big show. Julie Hartman's here. Alex Maybe is here. Mariel Hemingway, the ageless beauty of Mariel Hemingway, is here. You got to stick around for the full show tonight. But I'm very excited because, and we want to kick this off right now. 888-342-1010 is the phone number. 888-342-1010. You know, we've been rescuing slaves from Northern Sudan. So far, 72 women have received their freedom because of your generosity, because of you picking up the phone, 888-342-1010, and saying, I want to make a difference. We've told you some of their stories, and the stories that we've been telling you are women that were liberated by some of you a year ago. So thank you for your faithfulness in continuing to do that. But this is the exciting announcement I have for tonight. Every slave we liberate up to the next 10 has the potential to be matched. What we need to do, a very generous viewer, listener to this show, has said that he will liberate 10 slaves all on his own. That's a one-time gift of $2,500, $2,500. That will liberate 10 slaves all in one gift if we can come up with a combination of 10 that get freed tonight. So on the commercial break, I'm going to go and liberate a slave. Will you join us? We need 9 more of you to take that step and to be in this effort with us. We're going to liberate women that have been nothing but abused. These women are lovely. if you've been watching or listening to the show, you know how big a deal this is. But we have 2 hours to get 10 people liberated, and if we do, another 10 will be liberated in a single gift. 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010, or online at bringherhome.org. Just go right now, bringherhome.org, bringherhome.org, make your gift, and let's liberate 20 women tonight from slavery. What an amazing thing. 888-342-1010, 888-342-1010. Go right now, bringherhome.org. Coming right back.